Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting off, Conor McGregor rejects any sort of retirement talk ahead of UFC return. Next, Igor Severino apologizes for bite, hopes one mistake doesn't define career. Lastly, St-Pierre opens up on health condition that led to retirement. Former UFC champion Conor McGregor has no plans of retiring anytime soon. The Notorious is currently on the comeback trail, having not competed in nearly 3 years. Conor McGregor famously took time off after breaking his leg against Dustin Poirier in July 2021 to heal and also film Roadhouse. As of now, there is no official date for Conor McGregor's return to the cage. However, he's been linked to a potential bout with Michael Chandler at UFC 303 on June 29th. The two famously coached the latest season of The Ultimate Fighter last year, and they're hoping to finally clash this summer. Some have speculated that Conor McGregor could retire with a loss to the former Bellator champion. However, speaking with TNT Sports, the Irishman rejected any sort of idea that he could retire. Here is what he said: "If these people are similar age to me and I have an audience interested, which I do, who's to say these fights won't take place? You get me. It's to the grave, my man. It's to the motherfucking grave." Igor Severino has spoken publicly for the first time since biting his opponent Andre Lima at UFC Vegas 89. Severino was making his UFC debut at age 20, but in the second round he bit his opponent and was disqualified from the fight. Not only was he disqualified, but he was immediately released from the promotion. Severino had not spoken about the incident until tonight when he did his first post-event interview and admitted he is very regretful for his actions. Here is what he said: "My dream became a nightmare overnight. I'm very regretful to my opponent. I apologize to Lima, to Dana White, to the Nevada Athletic Commission, everyone in the organization, and the fans. Sorry to everyone who was watching that on TV. They didn't deserve to see that." Igor Severino says he takes full responsibility for his actions and knows what he did was wrong. He also agrees with the UFC's decision to release him for what he did. But the Brazilian is hopeful he can get his purse, which is currently being withheld by the Nevada Athletic Commission. Igor Severino hopes he can eventually fight in the UFC again and redeem himself for what he did. Here is what he said: "Please just let me have a career again. Please give me a chance to come back and redeem myself. Please let me show you all who I really am." St-Pierre reveals his move up to middleweight is what caused him to hang up his gloves. St-Pierre took a 4-year hiatus in 2013 where he relinquished his welterweight belt after 9 title defenses. He then returned in November 2017 to challenge Michael Bisping for the middleweight title at UFC 217. Although he was successful in his pursuit of becoming 2-division champion, it was the process to get to 185 pounds that hampered him physically. St-Pierre developed ulcerative colitis when trying to put on weight, which caused him to relinquish his middleweight title and ultimately retire just over a month after beating Bisping. Here is what he said: "The reason why I really retired is because it took a lot out of me, and I started developing a condition called ulcerative colitis. It's an inflammation of the intestine, and my last fight when I fought Bisping, I tried to eat to gain weight, and I have a very hard time gaining weight. I forced myself to eat, and maybe the doctor told me that's probably why I developed that." Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.